Everything about wind energy in Europe is getting bigger, from the level of interest it generates through the size of the turbines — this blade is 49 metres long — to the potential output of future units. There's talk of turbines of up to 20 megawatts, although obstacles remain.
If you make the machines larger, you might end up with problems by transporting the elements. That's one, the blades, for instance, that's one issue. The other issue is a large blade is going to cut through large turbulent structures.
The European Wind Energy Association's annual conference attracts exhibitors from around the world, keen to meet everyone else involved in a burgeoning business and to try to influence the legislation that will be needed to underpin it.
This event in this location brings together, you've got government, you've got customers, you've got turbine suppliers, you've got other kinds of partners, and this is really where everyone is able to come together and discuss the future of the industry.
So far, wind energy development's been patchy across the EU, with some countries well ahead of others in terms of wind share of overall generation. One of the problems has been the lack of an effective grid through which to share available resources.
With the grid, there will be the opportunity to smooth the effects of the unpredictability of the wind energy. So it would actually help to smooth these characteristics of the wind energy, which makes it hard to interface with other electrical sources.
Another difficulty has been raising the funds. Now there's a proposal to set a compliance standard for wind generation that will allow the industry to tap into the global bond market, worth some $105 trillion. It's hoped the first climate bonds, worth $250 million US, will be issued in May.
It's really designed around trying to meet the preferencing needs of investors, so they can easily tell what's going to be a kosher investment around their conception of macro climate risks.
Europe is now seen as a mature market where expansion is constrained by available land and finance. Asia, like other parts of the developing world, is where many see the greatest growth potential.
During the past 4 and 5 years, China's wind energy industry is booming, and in my mind it will continue its growth.
Wind energy is very big and growing in Europe and in the rest of the world, but it still faces a very strong lobby from the fossil fuel and nuclear industry, although recent events in Japan, tragic as they are, may have changed that.
One thing is for sure, and that is that the tailwind, I'm thinking of in the public opinion, the tailwind for nuclear, that I think that the nuclear business has sort of experienced over recent years, that is not there anymore. That will be gone, no matter what will come out of the next hours and days in Japan.
The exciting thing is that all the wind turbines in Japan are still standing. None of them were affected by the earthquake, and they're still generating electricity today.
The evidence suggests renewable energy is the way forward. The problem is that in order to cut carbon emissions by up to 95% by 2050, time is fast running out.